Talking news from Parliament tonight, Prime Minister Philip Davis defending his travel in the House of Assembly today. He says because both him and the members of the government have been able to meet with international organizations face to face, they have been able to form meaningful relationships that he says proved fruitful for the country. Devontae Hanna has more on this.
Prime Minister Philip Davis today necessitating the amount of travel for his government. He says though many have called his travel unnecessary, the country, he adds, has reaped many benefits because of it.
And these opportunities do not arise from sitting at home, hoping that some kind of magic will happen. You have to get up, get out, and work the hardest you possibly can in the best interest of the Bahamian people. That is what we are doing, and that is what we will continue to do. And I make no apology for it.
That was the word today from Prime Minister Davis here in the House of Assembly, and he said that only 20% of travel expenditure was used in the budget for the first quarter, but he assures that that amount was well spent.
In September, I was invited by the New York Times newspaper to participate in a panel discussion in New York whilst I attended the UN General Assembly. The other two participants, now listen, Madam Speaker, the other two participants were the head, not the juniors, no vice, the head of the IMF. The other participant was the head of the World Bank. That conversation sparked widespread global discussion and is credited with a shift in the position of the World Bank. Wow. Right? That's because I was pressing there to do so.
However, opposition leader Michael Pintar not entirely satisfied with that justification, calling out government for the sizes of its travel delegations, like the more than 100 Bahamians who attended World Expo 2020 earlier this year in Dubai, or the 70-member delegation who just last week were in Egypt for COP27.
We have taken issue with the size of delegations, whether or not a prime minister needs to be in a meeting where ministers or ambassadors are located, Madam Speaker.
Meantime, the Prime Minister also addressing official trips used for political business, like his embattled trip to Bermuda, and commits to it not becoming a practice.
Although there has been the long-standing practice across several administrations of reimbursing such expenditure, I've instructed a tightening of this practice so as to avoid even the appearance of any impropriety. I speak of the need to continue to be disciplined and prudent in the management of public finances.
Prime Minister Davis says government will continue to hold itself accountable, reassuring members of the House of Assembly that his mission is to carry the Bahamas to the world. Devontae Hanna, Eyewitness News.